We live in a very busy, noisy world. There's so much going on around you. There's so much societal pressure on your neck. Social media, the news, all of this information that you're having to collate, that your brain is undertaking every single day. Guys, it's a lot, and I feel your pain. And I'm the same. I'm constantly pissed and stressed. I mean, I wouldn't say constantly, but at many times during the day, I'm anxious about what I need to achieve. And I went through my to-do list, and there's a shitload of stuff on my to-do list. I'm like, why don't I just give this all up and smoke weed every day and go just live in the jungle and sit in a forest? Why don't I just do that? Why do I have to keep up with all this societal bullshit? The issue is that men like me are ambitious and we're hungry and we're constantly hungry. It doesn't matter what we achieve, we still always want more, right? That is a blessing and a curse. Okay, I talked about it in one of my videos the other day. It's a disease, but it's a disease that I'm grateful that I have because it's brought me all the things that I currently have now. So if I choose to want to chill, I can. But I tell you what, you actually don't want to be me. You don't want to be in my head. And Elon Musk said the same thing. Because if you're in Elon Musk's head, it's constantly ticking over about how you're going to save the planet, what you're going to do. For me, it's like, how am I going to build the perfect cryptos trading strategy so that I can trade and go to sleep and make money? How am I going to have the most amazing women around me? How am I going to build the best ever social media platform? How am I going to how am I going to make the best videos? How am I going to make sure my family is secure? How am I going to make the best possible friends so I've got this good community around me all the time? The pressure to achieve all of these things is extremely overwhelming. Okay? And if you are listening to this and you can relate to this, then please leave a comment and just let me know. Do you also have an overactive mind like mine? I used to love smoking weed and actually still do, even though it's dry January and I've stopped all vices. Because what weed does is it slows my mind down. It helps me to relax and to be like, whew, it's kind of like meditation, right? Meditation, weed, these tools that we use to slow the mind down in order to be able to think a bit more clearly and to just take a breather and to relax. God, it's not all this pressure of trying to constantly win and make money and be the best looking and compete with everyone else. Guys, I'm telling you, you don't want to be in my mind. It is like consistent shit that doesn't stop. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd like to be able to slow my thoughts down, but I like the way it is because this just constantly pushes me to keep improving, right? Keep getting a better body, keep making more money, keep improving the videos that I make, keep becoming a better DJ, keep becoming a better investor, become a better friend, a better son, a better brother, a better boyfriend, a better husband. I'm not married. In the future, I might be. Kind of unlikely given the way marriage laws are. You know my take on that. I'm trying to do less dating content here in the new year and trying to give you more kind of self-improvement tips and more philosophical ideas, right? A lot of philosophical ideas are coming to my mind here in early January, and that's kind of the direction that my channel is taking for now. But ultimately, the noise and the madness in society is very difficult to control because it all just comes at you in one go and it's flying at me at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And what I did today is I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I put it to the side and I spent about 2 or 3 hours of work without looking at my phone. And that was bloody hard, like really, really hard not to look at my phone. I was like, what's happening in the world? What are my friends up to? Ooh, what's going on? I really want to be in touch. You don't need to be in touch. This is what I've learned. I need to get better at not being in touch with the world the whole time. Why can't I just be in my own world, building my own legacy, building my own business, building my own life? I don't have to be completely plugged into the rest of the world all the time. Who cares what's happening in the news? Who cares what's happening on TikTok? Who cares what the stock prices are every single second of the day? It doesn't matter all the time. I can take a step back and just take a breather. Now, the things that I'm using to help me is meditation. Now, usually I have used weed a lot of my life since I was like 15, 16 years old, but it is January and I'm trying to not be dependent on recreational drugs, so I'm putting that aside. I haven't smoked weed the whole of January. I mean, we're only 7 or 8 days in. It's not exactly been like weeks. But even after the first week, I'm finding I have a shitload of energy. But sometimes that energy needs to be directed towards the right thing, and I need to be able to calm my mind down, right? And I know how important it is to just calm it all down and to eradicate a lot of the noise that society is throwing at me. Because if I continue to, you know, indulge in all of this noise constantly. Oh, society, news, women, girls, money, stock market, woo, blue, cars. It's too much. It's too much for this lovely little mind that just wants to relax. Ultimately, we used to just be hunters. We used to hunt, sleep, chill with the community, light fires, tell stories, have jokes. I just want the simple life. Really, I wish that I could adore the simple life. But unfortunately, I run at a million miles an hour. And if you've got any tips for me about how I could slow the F down and be much more satisfied and graceful with what I have, then please let me know in the comments. Because I need you guys more than ever.